Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Dragon's Lair. My name is Brent. Today we're going to be going over recent movies, basically DVDs and Blu-rays added to the collection. If you don't know, I am all about physical media. My dog's here climbing all over the movies. Show you Miss Lily Bear. Everybody loves my Lily Bear. Being a butthead right now. But if you don't know, I am all about collecting physical media, whether it's comic books, CDs, DVDs, video games, whatever. I do believe in owning something instead of paying for thin air. Now, I will say I no longer buy movies at, like retail price. I don't go to Walmart and, hey, look, here's the $5 bin and pull stuff out. I quit doing that years ago. I don't think I bought a movie in probably 4 or 5 years, unless it was something we really, really wanted to watch at the theater and we didn't get to the theater. Other than that, I don't think I bought a brand new movie at Walmart in a long time. Maybe dollar movies if they're on clearance, but I'm talking like new releases and stuff like that. I just don't do it. I thrift and I yard sale and marketplace, whatever, looking for collections and whatever. Every few years I do end up purging my collection a little bit, because a lot of this stuff I buy, I watch once. It's like, yeah, it might have been a good movie, but I no longer watch it, or probably won't watch it again. But this is stuff that I have added to the collection. I'm going to try to do one of these videos every few months if I can. If I can't, well, it is what it is. But we're just going to get into this. We're going to start off with a show I have never seen. Sorry about my one dog. I had to put her in the house. She won't stop barking. The other three are all sitting out here with me, but I am outside in the morning here. Chilly out here, but first up we have The Sopranos, the complete series on Blu-ray. I got this for $10 at NTCH, which is a thrift store, Northern Tier, Children's something. I have never seen this series. I don't know if it's any good. Hopefully they're all in here. I didn't even check that. They actually had it taped off and sealed when I bought it. It looks like they're all in here. A lot of discs. But, yeah, it looks like they're all in there. But, it's got all the seasons of The Sopranos. Like I said, I have never seen The Sopranos. My dog's knocking my camera down here. Oop. Readjust this. Hopefully nothing falls. Sorry about that. Gotta love dogs. The other one's inside howling now. Her name's Riley. I call her Riley Coyote. After Wile E. Coyote, because she'll howl like a coyote. But she's a goofball anyway. She just barks at everything. Next up, we have CSI Miami Season 2. Which I now have Season 1, which we are currently watching Season 1. I have Season 1, 2, and 4 out of 10 seasons. So that was pretty cool. This was $3 at Goodwill. Which we also got The Office Season 2. This was $3 at Goodwill. Sadly, Sunday, I was just at a flea market, and I didn't have this crossed off on my list. I got a little list in my wallet that I keep with me, just wrote down stuff, seasons I'm looking for. And I didn't have this crossed off, so I got another copy of it Sunday for $1. It's like, oh well, what can you do? But anyways, going right along. Next up we have, put these a little bit more order, we have Chuck, the complete first season. Now, if you watched the previous video I did on movies, I actually got Season 2 and 3. I'd never heard of the series. There's five seasons in the series. So I already had 2 and 3, and then I went back to Goodwill. These were $3 a piece, $2.99. And I ended up getting Season 1, 4, and 5. So now I have all 5 seasons of Chuck. I don't know if it's a great show. It sounds like a good show. I believe that's it for that Goodwill stack. Now this next little stack of movies, I went to a yard sale Labor Day weekend. It was Saturday. I believe Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Saturday or Friday. Friday afternoon. I can't remember. I left work early Friday. But I stopped there whenever, Friday or Saturday, Labor Day weekend. And I stopped at a yard sale. Little old lady. And she was like selling her friend's house or something like that. Selling all her goods or stuff like that. And I said, well, it don't look like you have anything I'm really interested in, and I told her what I collect. And she says, well, I have this whole box of movies right here. And it was like VHS tapes and some DVDs and some blank tapes. And, a lot of the stuff was like workout stuff, like you know, sweating to the oldies and stuff like that. And it's like, well, I don't really care about this stuff. And she said, well, you could have the whole box for free. She said, otherwise I'm just going to throw it away. And I said, well, I don't want all these because there's like Shirley Temple in there and this stuff I won't watch. So I said, you know, I'll take this stack of movies here if they're for free. She said I was the only one that even asked about movies and been sitting there for, this is like the third day of her sale or something like that. Third or fourth day, I don't know. And she says, well, you can have those. And I said, just donate the rest, you know, one at Goodwill or whatever, something like that. They'll gladly take them. And she said she was going to do that, but I do have some of these movies already. But my daughter, if she doesn't have these movies, she's going to get these movies because she did recently move out a couple months ago, so she's broke. She was working 2 jobs. Now I think she's just working 1 job, but she doesn't have internet or anything like that except for on her phone, so she does watch movies on her TV. She took some of my movies already. So the ones I already have here, she's going to get if she wants them. But we got Fast and the Furious 6. This is still sealed, but my daughter's going to get this one. Like I said, I've already got it. We got Pain and Gain, which I'm not the biggest rock fan. I like Mark Wahlberg, though. Another movie I do have, it's one of my wife's favorites, is Yours, Mine, and Ours, with Dennis Quaid and Rene Russo, which I think my daughter likes that movie too. So this one, my daughter might have trashed. She trashed back in the day when my daughter lived here when she was in high school. I went in and cleaned out her room one day, and I must have found a stack of DVDs. I'm not talking in the cases. I'm just talking the discs like this of all my movies that she just watched and threw on the floor. So some of these I might end up replacing the ones I have, and I'll just give her the scratched up copies. I'll have to look at that. Next up we have Tom Cruise's Jack Reacher. I am not a Tom Cruise fan at all. I don't think I've ever seen Jack Reacher, but I'll probably at least watch it. And we also have World War Z with Brad Pitt, which I don't think I've watched that whole movie through. Next is The Informant with Matt Damon. I know I've never seen this. And we also got Two Guns with Denzel Washington and Mark Wahlberg. I have seen this movie. Good movie if I remember right. The movie's in upside down. I don't know why I was in upside down, but good movie if I remember right. It's been a while since I've seen it. But anyways, moving on. Now this one I got these at a yard sale, this next stack of DVDs. And I think I paid $20 for all of it. It was making an offer. I think it was going to help somebody out or something. But I offered $20 and she said, sure. I guess they'd sat there all day and a couple days and nobody even bought any of them. But I did get Stargate Atlantis Season 3. I had 1, 2, 4, and 5, but now I have Season 3 added to the collection. I have seen 1 and 2, so that is kind of cool, so I can finish watching that whole series eventually. My wife and I are watching so many series, it's hard to keep up sometimes. Then we also got House Season 5. My wife is a big House fan, which I've never watched any of the whole shows of House. I've just heard what my wife's watching on her phone. So that is, it sounds like a funny show. And next up, a show I have probably never watched hardly any of, is Stargate SG-1, which I actually got Season 1. They didn't have Season 2 there, and then they got 3 through 10 there, but I can't find where Season 1 and 3 went. But I did get Season 1 and 3 with this, but we'll just go right into Season 4, Season 5. Hopefully they're all in there. They look like they are. We got Season 6, Season 7, Season 8, Season 9, and Season 10. Like I said, I cannot find where Season 1 and 3 went. I did previously have Season 1 in the thick. There's 1 disc per actual DVD case. But these were all slimmer ones. So space-wise, I was looking for slimmer ones. So I went ahead and I picked them up. I just don't know where they went. So I don't know. Maybe they're still in the vehicle. Maybe they fell in the seat of the vehicle. I don't know. Definitely have to find them. Next up, we have Breaking Bad, the 5th season, All Hail the King, which I absolutely love this series. I had watched Season 1 through 4. I didn't realize Season 5 was basically 2 seasons kind of put together. I hate it when thrift stores, they like tape these together. I paid $3 for this at Goodwill, which when I saw it there, I was like, oh, hey, that's the one I'm missing. So I can now finish watching the Breaking Bad. I've seen the first 4 seasons. Excellent series. Love watching it. I want to finish it. That's as soon as I'm done with the first season of CSI Miami, I'm going to finish watching Breaking Bad. So that was pretty cool being able to get that. Next up is a yard sale score, which this was, I think, 3 for $1. It was either 3 for $1 or 3 for $2, which I can't find where my Goonies DVD rather went. So I picked up another copy of the Goonies, all-time classic, one of my favorites. I got the case in there. Apparently we took it out and put it in another case or something and haven't found it since then. So is what it is. I got another copy now. And we also got Ace Ventura, the collection, which is pretty cool because this way, I just get both movies in one case. And I can get rid of my other ones. And we also picked up The Incredibles, which I want to say they're 3 for $1. It was either 3 for $1 or 3 for $2. But it's all cool either way. Next two we got at My Neighbor's Closet, which is a thrift store in Mansfield. We got Transformer Beginnings. Sorry about the glare there. Sun is peeking up here. I'd never seen this movie. That was $2. And we also got Yellowstone Season 4. I paid $6 for this one. I don't usually like paying that much for them, but I do like Yellowstone. I have seen just the first 5 seasons is all I've seen. I haven't seen any of the newer stuff that they did on that. So I don't know exactly what happens. And next up, another yard sale score. I got this in the Lawrenceville yard sales. A series I've never seen, but this is Oz, the complete first season. There's terrible. We got the second season. And we got the third season. Which I believe this is like a prison type movie. Or something like that. But they were $1 a piece, so $3 for a season or series I've never seen. If I don't like it, I'll just get rid of it. Not a big deal. And then the rest of these are Goodwill scores here in this stack. But this one I got in Williamsport, Goodwill. Get them in order here. Another show I've never seen, which I think there's 4 seasons of. We got Heroes Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3. Never seen a show. I don't know if it's any good or not. But we're going to find out eventually. It's in my to-watch list along with stacks and stacks of other movies. Finding time to watch movies and sometimes a challenge. But the next stack, I believe, I want to say these are all a Goodwill score. I think my son was with me, so he works for Shop Goodwill, so we got his employee discount. So they were like, I don't know, like $1.95 each or something like that. But we got the Bruce Willis Die Hard 4 film collection. Do love Die Hard. We got Furiosa, Mad Max Saga. Okay movie. I actually watched that the other day. We got a Blu-ray of X-Men Dark Phoenix. I am a huge X-Men fan. I have not seen this movie yet. It's one I definitely need to watch. We got The Hateful Eight and Django. I have seen both these movies. Django is an excellent movie. And man, The Hateful Eight, that's a hard movie to watch. Definitely a lot of hate in that movie. We also got The Black Panther, which I've never seen. Which, funny enough, I got another copy of that you're going to see here in a minute at a yard sale. This is all bought before the last. The last one is an awesome yard sale score. Next up, we have Underworld, the Ultimate Collection. I think I've only seen like the first movie in Underworld, so this is kind of cool. I do like, like vampire and werewolf movies. And one of my favorites, we also got the Terminator 6 film collection. I mean, when you find this for like a couple bucks at Goodwill, I mean, come on. You're getting all the movies in one case for like $2. You can't go wrong on that. And finally, my last Goodwill score was The Avengers. This is a steelbook, which I do believe I have this movie. This has a Blu-ray and DVD in it. I am a sucker for steelbooks. I do like steelbooks. And they ain't cheap. But anyways, getting on to the last part of my score. Some of these movies I've seen, some I haven't. But this was at a yard sale. I was actually, the next day I told my buddy Tom at work about it because he's a big DVD, Blu-ray collector. I asked him if he stopped, and he said, that one on Main Street in Mansfield? I said, no, the one down the side street. And he said he didn't stop, and I said, man, they had DVDs and Blu-rays 3 for $1. And I paid $8 for this entire stack that you're going to see here. And these things are in like mint condition, I swear. But we got Pride, Prejudice, Zombies, which I remember I saw the advertisement for this, but I've never seen it, but it looked good. We got Maleficent. Pick that one up in case the wife wanted to watch it. One that I already have, but my daughter is a big fan of, is, I don't know if she's seen this, but this is Ghostbusters Afterlife. An excellent, excellent movie. I already have a copy of this, which I got this at Goodwill years ago, so my daughter will probably get that copy. I believe it's DVD, Blu-ray, so she does have a DVD player. We got Ant-Man on DVD, which I did not have. We got Black Panther on Blu-ray, so I have Blu-ray and DVD, which I might just take the DVD out of that case and just slip it right in here. That way I have both in there. Next up we have Ghost in the Shell. I've never seen it. Scarlett Johansson. We have The Legend of Tarzan, another one I have not seen. 3 for $1, you can't complain. I'll move my way, pup. Of course we got Iron Man, which I don't think I have any of the Iron Man movies. I've seen them all, but I don't think I had them in the collection. We got the classic Willow, which I just watched this on YouTube the other day. Every once in a while, on like my days off and stuff like that, I'll stay up late and watch YouTube on my phone. Sometimes I get on YouTube free movies and play a game on one phone, and my old phone I just got YouTube going. So I watched it the other day. So great movie in my opinion. Next up we have Seventh Son. Never seen it, never heard of it. We got Thor: The Dark World. At 3 for $1, you can't complain here. We got Doctor Strange. I haven't seen the second Doctor Strange yet. That's the first one. I have seen that. This is one I wasn't sure if I had or not, but I picked it up anyways. It's Avengers: Age of Ultron. I definitely need to sort through all my movies. I need to start like cataloging them all so I know exactly what I have, but that takes time. Next up is Max Steel. Another one I have not seen. We have a little Warcraft. Never seen it. Looks cool. We have Iron Man 3. We got Thor Ragnarok, which I want to say I haven't seen this one. And of course we got the classic The Last Starfighter. Such a good movie. Very, very underrated. I wish it was a DVD too, but it is just a Blu-ray, but that's fine. I can play that. Not a big deal. Excellent old movie. If you've never seen it, highly recommend that. Next up we have Lucy with Scarlett Johansson and Morgan Freeman. I don't believe I've ever seen it. I've seen like clips and stuff like that on, I don't know, Facebook or YouTube or something, but I've never watched it. Next up is Beyond Skyline. I'd never heard of it. Looked cool. And we also got Spider-Man Homecoming. 33 cents a piece. You can't go wrong. Next up is Insurgent. Got a little Iron Man 2. Got all the Iron Mans now, that's for sure. And we got 2 more left. And we got Allegiant. And here is Stargate SG-1 Season 2. Like I said, I got all the Stargate SG-1s now. I just can't find where 1 and 3 went from my haul from the 1 yard sale. But that is all I got for this video. That was my movie haul overall from the last couple months. A lot of great stuff to watch. A lot of good deals. And I always say, guys, if you don't want to pay full price, go to a yard sale, go to a thrift store. You can find so much more, Facebook Marketplace, whatever. People sell sometimes whole seasons for dirt cheap. I think that's how we got Angel. We got all 5 seasons of Angel one year. This is years ago, but it was like $10 for all 5 seasons. I mean, they still had the price tags on them where they paid like $15-20 a piece for them. It's like, really? So I always say go out and look for the deals. You guys, if you look hard enough, you can find them. Hit your thrift stores up, hit your yard sales in the summertime. You can definitely get scores and save yourself a lot of money, a lot of hassle having having to pay full price. Sorry about my dog in there. She's whining. She wants to come out. I'm going to be adding one last time. Show my Lily Bear off again. She's just being a butthead. The other two are just sitting here anyways. But anyways, I hope you guys liked what you saw. You know, like, comment, subscribe. It's all cool. It's all good. Thanks for watching, guys.